G'day D-Live and welcome back to the Gives a Minute D-Live stream for a Saturday evening affair. It has just gone 8 minutes past 6 in the PM for me. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening to you, whatever the time it is, wherever you're consuming this content. You're always welcome right here on the Gives a Minute D-Live stream. Looking into the chit chat, I see MD Wit, I see Zapped.Twitch, I see I'm Your Huckleberry, I see Johnny No Good, I see myself, I see Rob Mack, and I see H-Man, I see 7 Crew, and therefore 7 freaking cheerses because everyone gets a cheers when they join the Gives a Minute D-Live stream chit chat. This is a glass of water. That's a microphonic microphone. When these two things touch each other somehow, somewhere, in some galactic stratosphere, that represents the cheers. And I've got no idea why that is either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 freaking cheerses. Can I get a swig here? I have had a beer earlier, so I'm a little, I'm thinking about getting another one, but I don't want to be, I want to be all faculties rolling right here, right now in this stream. So maybe I'll have a beer later. In the chat though, MD Wit with the ice cream, thank you MD Wit. Zapbot.Twitch with the follow, yo Zap, thanks for following the Gives a Minute D-Live stream. Now this makes you the latest giver right here on the channel. Why would this make you a giver? Well, let me explain. You see, you're giving me your time to consume the content. Me, I'm a giver because I'm giving you my time to create the content. And so you see how we're both givers here, and this is a two-way street. But you're the latest giver on the Gives a Minute D-Live stream. Thanks for the follow. Zapbot.Twitch.what I'm Your Huckleberry. Johnny No Good, the little dancing chicken. Gives a Minute. I said later stream today, folks. HEX ending stake, low ETH fees, starting in 2 hours, which is right now. Rob Mack, I guess it's me again. G'day, Robski. How you doing, man? Dun 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 dun. Good to see you over here on the D-Live machine. We just did a YouTube stream a little whiles ago. Hello. There's H-Man. Hendrik, how you doing? And Johnny No Good, laughing out loud. How you doing, man? So, this stream, cryptocurrency, we are trying to end stake. Now, don't be alarmed. This is not emergency end stake. This is completion of stake. We've already tried this 2 days ago, and the Ethereum network wanted $700 to end the stake. What was the stake worth? 6 grand. This time last year, in about, I guess, November 14, November 15, whatever it was, last year, 2020, I staked 137 US dollars in HEX. You know the one, the scam, right? You know about it. Today, I can take that out and it's going to net me over 6 grand. The problem, this is on the Ethereum network, and there are fees, as there are on any network. But for some reason, and I'm not even really sure why this is, but Ethereum fees are extremely high. I don't understand it. Like I've only been in crypto for a year now. November, I mean, this is when it started for me, this time last year. So I've only been in this world for a year, but I do not understand how it can be justified to make one transaction on this chain and it's going to cost you $700, and there's no even guarantee that the transaction will go through. That could be a fail. Then you got to do it again. Then you're down $1,400. The other thing I don't understand, and maybe somebody can enlighten me, this is 24/7 trading on the blockchain internet machine. This is separate to stock markets, which are confounded and confided by the New York Stock Exchange. What is it, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. or something? Some Monday to Friday, some ungodly hours, right? Well, I thought, from what I understood, I thought blockchain tech was 24/7. So why is it cheaper on the weekends to trade on the Ethereum network? Where does that come from? How come it's... we're going to find out if it is, but why is that a thing? If this is 24/7, this is blockchain, right? Cryptocurrency. not bound by the stock exchange. So why are we getting cheaper fees on the weekend? I don't understand that. Don't be mean to my precious ETH network. Well, we know some people hold this thing quite close to their chests. I don't want to talk about that right now, but that's another thing that we can talk about another time. It sucks, but I mean, I'm not pretending I'm any smarter than I am. I'm new to this. I'm only a year into my cryptocurrency. Well, a little longer, because I've been on DLive since April 2019, and that's always been blockchain, right? Whether you want to talk about Lino and testnet and BTT and mainnet and Tron Foundation, we don't want to go there today, but I'm just saying this, I'm still new here, right? So just go easy. Let's take a look and see how much cheaper on the weekends this crap is. And spoiler alert, I've been checking all day, and I think we're going to have trouble here. I'm going to be honest. Let's go over here, folks. By the way, this is the Brave browser. If you're playing on the internet, if you're twinkling on the internet and you're not using the Brave browser, did I say browser? The Brave browser. The next thing coming out of my mouth is why? Why would you not use this? You literally get paid to use it. You're going to need to use a browser anyway. The same difference, right? You're going to just start using it and start earning BAT, Basic Attention Token. So what I got here, folks, this is my MetaMask wallet. Let's open this chisel up. So what we see here, yo, Davo, how you doing, man? What's up, Gibbs? Hi, everyone in the chat. Hey, Davo, how you doing? And hello to, just a side note, hello to anybody that did come over from Twitter. I did tweet this out. I hope I tweeted it correctly. I tweeted, and I put a few different ats in there to see if anyone would come over from the Hexagon community, maybe the crypto Twitter spheres, come over and sort of guide me through this crap, because I feel like we're going to hit a wall. I personally don't think this is going to happen tonight, just given a few things. But hello to those ats. Hello to Twitter is what I'm saying. Not that we're broadcasting on Twitter, but I did tweet this out. So what we got here, this is my MetaMask wallet. Yeah, so so these are previous activities. So these assets here, what we see, I have, ignore all these shit coins, right? Ignore all this crap. do you know what? I'm going to be honest about this. I was sideswiped. Look how many shitcoins are in just the Ethereum chain. If I change this to Binance Smart Chain, you'll be blown away. Check this out. Have a look at how many shitcoins are in here. And I'm just going to tell you the reason I have all, and some of them have a value, but you know, that's worth jack shit, right? It's worth nothing. But the reason I've got that many altcoins in my MetaMask wallet, I'll just put this out there. And I know everybody likes to praise Richard Hart and he's great for this and that. And I did hear him say sometime a while ago, he was just talking about, you know, the argument was like, what's the best time to buy Bitcoin? Well, when no one had it, right? When Satoshi had it and it was cheap as chips, that's the best time to buy it. And then he would talk about how that was then, and you know, you got airdropped Bitcoin back in the day, and he said people were claiming it on airdrops. So with that information, I got all psyched up and interested in different airdrops. Oh, donations aren't working? Refresh your browser. Thank you, Rob Mack, for the ice cream and lemon. I didn't hear anything because donations aren't working. Let me just quickly do that. Hendrik, I know what you're going to say. Just refresh your browser. I'll do that right now. Unless it did happen and I didn't hear it, that would be a thing. Let me just refresh this browser here. Yeah, I just refreshed it. If somebody can test a lemon to check that. But yeah, so Richard did say people were getting airdropped Bitcoin back in the day, and that set me off on this tangent to go and find all the airdrops. So I went on CoinMarketCap. And there you go. They're back. Thank you, Johnny No Good. Thank you, Rob Mack. Cheers. I just had to refresh the refreshing the cachie. That has to be a thing these days. Okay, fair enough. And so I was going on CoinMarketCap and doing all the airdrops and tweeting out 3 different Twitter handles and following and all that crap. I didn't get anything from any of them. And I realized that some of them are just ultimate scams, right? They start the airdrop, then they tell you to go ahead and buy our coin as well. And then a month later, the whole thing's gone. The whole website's gone. The coin's gone, the website's gone. They're just into the ether, just gone. So that's why I got so many altcoins and crap in here. Let's go back to the Ethereum chain. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Let's go back to the Ethereum mainnet. So what I've got in here, aside from that crap, I've got some ETH that I was stacking this. What is the value there? 35 bucks. I was stacking that thinking, I know I'm going to need a little bit of transaction fees. I know I'm going to need that at some point. So I was holding on to it. That's why it's there. You'll also see some liquid HEX here to the tune of $583. Now, why have I got liquid HEX in my situation or in my MetaMask? The reason, to prepare myself for Pulse Chain. Johnny No Good in our chat right here has suggested the best way for you to be prepared, just leave your HEX stakes, don't emergency unstake, leave that shizzle. I mean, this one today has naturally matured, but leave everything as that is. Try to get as much liquid HEX as you can, ready for the conversion. Don't want to say the word snapshot, ready for the forking. Fork it. When that happens, you will have a little bit of extra money to buy some Pulse and do some other things on the Pulse chain. So that's what I've been doing. But if you'll notice, the value, the dollar value of my liquid HEX is actually less than what the cost would be for me to end my stake if we did it 2 days ago. It was $700. I was thinking, well, am I going to literally spend my liquid HEX that I've been stacking ready for Pulse chain just to end my stake on the Ethereum chain? That's counterintuitive, right? Like you what? I got to spend all that crap? I've been stacking it waiting for Pulse chain. And now because I want to do two transactions, that's the other question I've got for you. I'm going to end my stake and I'm not taking it and running. I'm investing it back in 555. I've got, let me show you. Let me show you my stake ladder here. Let me go to GoHex, gohex.com. gohex.com. Let me make this larger so we can all see it. This is my, because it's obviously pulls in from your MetaMask wallet. So this is my situation. Let's go to stake. Let's wait for that to populate. It's taking a while. Populate. Why is that taking so long? Oh, there you go. So let's make this larger so we can all seize the numbers. Let's change the end date here. So this stake right here, 100%, that's completed, right? So this is the one we're dealing with tonight. And as you can see, our HEX has dropped in value, so it's now worth under $6,000. So it's the value of that. And let's not forget, excuse me, what was that noise? I don't know. I staked in 137 US dollars, and it's going to be worth 5,942 right now. So for all of those yahoos out there going, dude, HEX is a scam. Big scam. Big scam. Scam. At this particular point, this time last year, I put in $137. If I wanted to, minus the Ethereum fees, nothing to do with HEX, minus those fees, I could walk away with $6,000, give or take those fees. Now, at that point, can I just be the most obnoxious here? Where's the scam? Am I being scammed at that point? Did I get scammed there? I'm just saying, I don't think that doesn't feel like I got scammed. So if you still think HEX is a scam, this should serve differently, right? $137 this time last year. It's now worth $6,000. The only scam going on here is freaking Ethereum network fees. That's the scam. This HEX, not a scam. Tell me that when I'm... Look, I'm not taking the money, I'm reinvesting it. Let me show you the ladder. So the ladder looks such. The next HEX stake I've got coming out is in, well, look, November 18, 2025. And that one is currently sitting at 20 grand. 20 grand. That's worth 20 grand for me. And that's at the rate that HEX is at today, which is like less than 20 cents, right? I mean, if this is a scam, give me more. Scam me up. I'm laying down for the scam. Scam all over me. Scam me up, buddy. Then I got another one coming out on December 8, 2030. That's currently worth $4.5 grand. And then I have another stake coming out. These are my 555s. January 28, 2036. I'll be a 65-year-old man when this comes out. That's going to be worth $4 grand. And the same day or the day after, January 29, 2036, I have another scam coming out, which at this current day is worth 3,400. The total of that is about 40 grand. Now that's obviously with today's rates. And what happens with cryptocurrencies, as Dale Bold tells us many, many times, it's a very volatile market. Very volatile. Could go up, could go down. The theory is it'll go a lot higher than that. At this stage though, 1 year in, we did see a peak of about 51, 52 cents, where it dropped right back down to 20 cents. There's that volatility. There's that scam, right? It's scamming you. And even at that scam point, I still nabbed 6 grand. But here we come into the issue, I guess. End stake. So I'm going to end stake, just so that you guys are aware of which one I'm hitting here. I'm going to end stake on the one that's 100%, obviously. So let's hit end stake. End stake. This is going to bring up my Metamask wallet. And what are the fees as it stands right now? 300. That's actually the cheapest I've seen it. That's almost 300. That's almost 300 even. Now, when I'm ducking my head down to look, I'm actually looking over my boom stand here. I don't have my normal setup with me. I'm looking over monitors and crap. Just ignore this. It's just the way this is all set up. At this particular point, the thing is, let me just bump out of there, or let me just go back. So, where are we? Let me just... Insufficient funds. So you see this here? Rob Mack, I sent you some ETH. Did you really, dude? I appreciate that, man. I was going to say, at this particular point, thank you, I don't have enough money to make the transaction, so I've got to convert some HEX. This is not what we wanted to do. The question I've got for you yahoos, hold on a sec. Go for it, Gibbs. Johnny, yeah, I mean, I'm obviously going to do this. 300 bucks approximately. Oh, it's just bumped up to 335. It went from $304 to 335, just like this. The question I've got is, I'm going to end this stake, and then I'm going to restake it. So I'm going to need essentially double this, right? I'm going to need to have, looking at the fee here, it's jumped up to 350. I'm going to need to have 600 bucks. Let's call it 700. Is that, am I understanding correctly? Am I going to need 700? Because at that particular point, I just don't have that amount of money. Like, I literally don't. Like, if you look at my wallet here, if we reject this transaction for the time being, hey, I closed my Metamask. That sucks. If we look at the wallet amount here, oh, thanks, Rob. Rob sent me $5. Thank you, Rob. Cheers, dude. I mean, dude, that's all gonna help, right? That's all gonna help. I really appreciate that. It's cheaper to stake, I believe, than end stake. The irony, is that right? Really? Because at this particular point, my HEX, and I really don't want to sell this, right? I do not want to sell HEX. But what other option do I have? Now, okay, I'll tell you. I'll riddle my own question. I do have Ethereum. I have ETH in my Exodus wallet. I have enough ETH. I've got about 2 grand worth. That's my long-term hodl, right? Like, you got to get some ETH in your portfolio, Gibbs. Don't just have Bitcoin and then I've got a few other altcoins. You've got to have ETH. So I've got a little bit of ETH there. Thing is, now, correct me if I'm wrong. If I send that from my Exodus wallet to my MetaMask, am I going to be hit with a $400 fee for that as well? Because I could send it now. I could send over enough from Exodus. But I tell you, I don't want to do that if they're going to pummel me just to move from one wallet to the next. Am I understanding that? Because like every time I've transacted like that before, there's been a fee. Is that what's going to happen? If I send ETH from my MetaMask, from my Exodus to my MetaMask, it's going to be $400 to do that as well? You can send it for about $10. ETH to ETH wallet transfer. Okay, well then let's do that. Let's do that. But should we quickly do this transaction first? Should we because I'm definitely restaking. Like I'm not running here. I'm not out of here. I'm restaking this 6 grand or whatever it works out to be minus fees. I'm restaking that 555 or close to 555 to whatever my staking ladder. I basically want to stake it till it comes out, you know, around these days. So we should do that part. That part should be done first, right? I should end stake and then look at what the restake fee is. It cost me more in fees to send you that $5. You see that, Rob Mac? I appreciate you, man. Even more props for doing that. Did you see what he says? He sent me a gift of $5 of ETH, and the transaction fee was more than the amount that he sent me. Like, what? You kidding me? Imagine buying a house and the realtor says, oh, the house is worth 160 grand. My fee is 240 grand. Excuse me? Oh yeah, that's my fee. What do you mean? That's how much I charged for you for my services for you to buy the house. That's more than the house value, you fool. Oh yeah. Welcome to e-housing. And by the way, that's why this Pulse chain is coming, right? Pulse is gonna. I hate this term when Hexicans say Pulse is gonna fix all that. It's not gonna fix anything. ETH is still gonna be shithouse. It's still gonna suck, but there'll be a different place to play on. In addition, so in many ways there'll be less playing on the Ethereum network with HEX, and I don't mind that at all because, like I said, 555, right? I really wish I didn't. Man, if I could go back and do my time again, this stake that's coming out, well, that came out 2 days ago, I would have staked that for 555 and be done with it. Like, forget about all this in between. All of those Hexicans that were saying, do your staking ladder, Gibbs, make a staking ladder. All that stuff is crap considering the fees. All that stuff would be lovely if there wasn't fees. But these fees are... We're not family friendly, are we? Hang on a second. I'm gonna cuss. Let me just go over here and change to family to yeah, we're family friendly. Let me just change to mature audience only. Mature audiences only. We saved that so we can now cuss. The Ethereum fees are fucked, and that's why this network, and that's why staking ladders do not work until that shit gets fixed. If they fixed that, and you could play around and make transactions and go in and out and you could stake for 4 days, and you could stake for 4 months, and you could stake for 8 months. But not if you're going to get pummeled with these fees every time. So Ethereum, these two are for you. You suck. I wish I'd never put these staking ladders together. I wish it was just all 555 till the end and one transaction and be done with it. But here we are. So let's fix it the best I can. Let's get rid of this one here. First of all, I've got to do this, haven't I? I've got to transfer. I've got to take some of my liquid HEX here. I guess I've got to take... So how do we do this? How do I convert HEX to ETH? I can't even believe I'm saying this. How do I... Or should I not do that? Should I just send ETH to ETH? You know what? That's going to be better, right? Should I just go to my Exodus and send enough to cover both of these transactions? Because I don't want to touch that HEX there. That's my HEX for the Pulse chain. I don't want to touch you. I'm not allowed to touch you yet. You're too young. You're not even there yet. I got to wait for that to launch. I reckon I'm... Yo, Gibbs, cheaper to send ETH to ETH than swap the HEX. Bam. Right. Johnny No Good. I'm so glad you're here with me, man. I'm really... dude, appreciate you being here, because having this conversation is going to save me money and alleviate some of this hideousness, some of these costs. Hi Res in the house. G'day, Hi Res. I bought $450 worth of Floki tonight. Floki? I don't know what that is, but props. Hello, good to see you. I'm not a financial advisor. Neither am I. I forgot to say that. But I mean, you can tell that from looking at me, right? You can tell I'm not a financial advisor. Just take a good look. Although I am wearing a collar. It's Saturday. I do wear a collar on Saturdays. I didn't say I wasn't a weirdo. I said I wasn't a financial advisor, but I wear a collar on the weekends. The swap might cost $80. Fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. So let me do it. Sorry, Gibbs, but today is a good day. Kyle's a free man. No worries. Good to know. Good to see you, Justin. So let's do this then. Let me go and open my Exodus wallet here. Exodus. You guys can't see this. I'll just open it here. Exodus wallet. I'll put it on. Oh, let me just put in my password. Is that the wrong one? No, that was the right one. Here comes the Exodus wallet, folks. So what we're going to do... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wrong password. Whoopsie. Let me put the real one in. It's going to be a series. Let me just make sure I do this correct because that's one down. Hopefully that's right. Did I do that wrong again? Nope, it worked. Okay, cool. Let me show you guys this. Where is my Exodus wallet? Here it is. So we'll put this on this screen here. Elon's dog's name is Floki. Like, what are the odds he starts posting pics and it goes up? I feel like it's inevitable. I mean, yeah, probably. But my only advice, and look at this, look at me. This should not come across as financial advice. This is just advice. Take that word financial, toss it out the window, take this as advice. If you're going to play with those kind of coins, the Floki and the Moon Dog crap, just be aware you got to be willing to trade that crap when it starts pumping, right? These aren't hodls, these ones. Those altcoins, the shit coins, all that Elon funky dust magic dirt moon crap, you got to buy that. You got to watch it, and when it pumps, sell. Me personally, it's not what I'm not into that. I spend too much time here streaming and editing videos to spend time looking at charts and crap. I just want to buy something, hodl it, and come back later and reap the rewards. That's why HEX sits so well with me. I've been doing term deposits for so long as a kid. I remember my first time I got a term deposit was $1,000 with St. George Bank. Came back a year later, it was worth $1,200. My parents taught me to do that. Put your coin away, come back next year. I made $200. Hell yeah. That's why I love HEX. That's why it kills me that I didn't stake these ones longer. But let's do this. Let's do it. I'm not playing the coin, I'm playing the trends. That's what I'd say. Yeah. Let's do it. So let's go over to here and I'm going to send it. So like I said, I've got some Ethereum here. I've got $2,779 worth of Ethereum. Or Ether. So let's send this. What? Can't see it properly. Let's send an amount. So how much should I send? How much should I send? Let me just grab the address first too. Let me grab my Ethereum address. So here is the address. We'll pop this in here. So how much should I send? I bought some pine cones. I see ETH at 10K in a few years, possibly. Bitcoin way over 100, Litecoin at 10K. Red Ox Bear, dude, how you going, man? How much should I send here, folks? Considering in my wallet I have $40 worth right now. Should I be sending $500 worth? I mean, you said that the fees to stake are cheaper than the fees to unstake, Johnny. How much cheaper? $1,000? I gotta send $1,000 worth of this? Seriously? Oh my god! Why don't I bend over as well? I gotta send $1,000? Oh. Yeah, Rob Max said it as well. Really? I gotta bend over for $1,000 here? All right, you guys told me to do it. I'll do it. All right, fuck it. God love this. Oh, that's not. That's the. That's not the amount. That's the Ether amount. There we go. So here we go, folks. Use lubrication. Yeah. Does that come with your stake? No, you got to pay extra for that. It's like a sauce. All right, I'm doing it. I've done it. So I haven't done it yet. I'm doing it. I've done it. Done. Hey, Vitalik. That's a big fat one for you. Fix your fucking network. This sucks, right? This sucks. This is not what cryptocurrency, so I've been told, so I've learnt, was designed for. The idea was to remove the middleman. I just paid it. Well, I haven't paid him yet, but I'm about to pay a middleman more than he deserves or she deserves, right? This is shithouse. Fix this shit. So is HEX on the Ethereum blockchain? Yes, it is. Unfortunately, that's the big dilemma. So that's been gone. I can't believe I did that. But anyway, let's go over here and refresh this now and see. So there it is. It's already in my wallet here. So I've got $1,000 worth here. So let's now go ahead and end stake. Let's go back. End stake. Let's see what the fee's going to be right now. Has it changed? Tell me it's changed. It's down to 330. All right. All right. All right, folks. 335 bucks worth in fees. Let me do this. I guess I just have to hit confirm, right? I can't even see that because of this boom stand. ETH 2.0 is coming. It'll be upgraded. Dude, I don't give a shit. Sorry, high res. I'm a little aggressive here. I don't give a shit about ETH 2.0. I couldn't. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm never touching this network again. This can fuck right off. Never touching it again. Punch it. I'm punching it. Confirm. It's going to give me a request signature, I guess. No, it's just going for it. Please tell me this doesn't fail. If this fails, you're going to need an X tag for my reaction. Dear, dear, dear. It's winding. It's winding. It's winding me up. Might take a few minutes. Yeah, true. Holding it is one thing. Using it as a means of transaction frequently, definitely not. But that's what cryptocurrency is meant to be. You're meant to be able to trade it. You're meant to be able to move it around. You're not like these traders, right? Like I just said before about these lousy altcoins that the Doge, all those meme coins. You have to trade them, right? I mean, could you imagine if they were on the Ethereum chain? Seriously? This is as bad as stamp duty in Australia, right? Some dude in a bank goes, oh yeah, you're buying that house from that person? Oh yeah, no worries. There's my job done. Uh-oh. I missed out. I saw an alert on my screen. I didn't see what it said. Uh-oh. Did it work? I was too busy yakking. What happened? What happened? What happened? Tell me this worked. I'm going to bring up my Metamask. Stake end November 20. Activity 0 ETH. Does that mean it failed? My ETH amount's gone down to $702. Does this mean it failed? Oh, hang on, I can check by assets, I guess. Nope, it went through. There it is, folks. $6,000 worth of HEX. Oh, I can't recall what my original amount was that was in there. Go on Etherscan. Where is that? I've not seen that. Is it at the bottom here? Nope. Activity, I guess you just click it, right? View transaction on Etherscan. Yeah. You got it. It's done. It's done. But we'll just check it here anyway. Success. I mean, and 5 block confirmations. So 5 dudes earned from that. 5 Yahoos earned money off me. I hope you enjoyed working for me, you blockchain validators. I hope you did. You definitely earned your money there. So let's now stake this shizzle, folks. Let's refresh this page. We're going to stake again here, folks. We're going to stake. Now, does anybody remember how much I had in there before? How much... By the way, how much did it cost to send that from Exodus? Did we see that transaction? Sent 4 minutes ago. So the fee for that, let's have a look at that. Copy to clipboard. I guess I can just check that on Etherscan as well. Cost me that much ETH. How much was that in search the hash here? This is the transaction fee that I sent. So I paid $7 to send it. So $7 to send it through a wallet. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. About 580, $400 worth. Yeah, okay. Okay, so then let's go back and make a stake. Let me just refresh my MetaMask here. So my assets here, 31,980 HEX. So let's stake. Let's bring up a calculator here. Oh, you want to see something funny? Check this out. Look at my, if I go to my calendar, look what this stream title, we talked about this the other day. How come that didn't open up? Can you see this on my calendar here? This is my end stake stream. Call it fuck you ETH stream. I didn't do that in the end, but I thought that was funny that that alert came up in my day today. I was like, what's this? Oh yeah, my end stake stream. Call it fuck you ETH stream. Anyway, let's bring up a calculator because my math is garbage. So we got 31,988, and we think we had. Yo, gives perhaps a 10-year stake for an early retirement. Nah, I'm doing this to match the 555s. I'm doing this to bring it all in those 3 days. 3 days is going to be my morning. So we're going to minus. What did we say? We said 500, about 580. Let's minus 580 from that, and this is how much we're going to stake. So we're going to stake in 31,000. Let's just call it 31,400. So to do that, I'm going to make a stake amount in HEX, 31,400. That's the amount of stake I'm going to stake. Let's just have a look. Stake length in days. So we want this stake. We want this stake to come out. Can I just change these back to the order date? So we want, so see here, I've got a stake coming out on Monday, the 28th of January, 2036. And I've got a stake coming out on Tuesday, January 29, 2036. So Monday, Tuesday, can you see a pattern here? I'm going to end this stake on Wednesday, January 30, 2036. That's what we're doing. So can I put this in the calendar? Stake length in days. I guess I can put the date. Yeah, here we go. So let's go to 2036. The calendar goes that far? Wow. I'll be an old man, folks. I'll be an old man when this comes to fruition. In fact, if I die before then, Baxter and Claudia and Poopsie, cash in now. You guys cash in. They know how to do. I've given instructions on how to deal with all this too if I do die. But if I live to get to this date, I'll buy you all a beer. I'll buy you all a brewery. Forget the beer. I'll buy the whole freaking brewery. January 2036. Oops, too far. January 2036, and the date was the 30th, was it not? I'll just put it in for the time being. I'm pretty sure that is. 5,184 days. January 30th, 2036. We'll just confirm that's the correct date. Yep. So we got one coming out January 28, January 29, and January 30. So that'll get me 4 T-shares. Hell yeah. 4 of them. 4.8 in fact. That's radical. Now, before I stake this in, is there anything else I'm missing here? I know that there's a lot of the TA guys go deep into like how you get more T-shares and blah, blah, blah. If I extended this out a little further to get another T-share, is it going to be worth it? Like that's kind of what I'm going for here. Or am I at that weird point where you're not 5555, but you're still in that range where it's virtually the same as 5555? You just see what I'm saying? Like, I know I watch Discourse Syndicate religiously. I'm a little behind. I'm about a week and a half behind. And I've often heard, what's his name? Not Wake Up Hex. Yeah, Wake Up Hex. No, not Wake Up Hex. Hex News. Hex News. And he always says the best way to get a T-share and blah, blah, blah. Have I missed something? Could I go longer or shorter? Probably not shorter. Just want to make certain I'm not making the wrong choice here, because if I stake now, you could say, dude, if you had to put that out until March that year, you would have got another 3 T-shares. And obviously that's better, right? And I would sacrifice the 3 months at that point. guess I'm asking. I guess I could just check. I suppose I could just change it and see. That's a great stake, Gives. You'll salivate on those long stakes for 15 years. Dude, I know I will. I'm ready for it. The future can come at me. Should we just change it and see? For 14 years, yeah, we've already got a year down. Let me just see. If I take it a month. No. It's gotta be it's gonna be January. Let's just see. Let's just see out of curiosity. So we got January 30th. Let's just go February 29th, see what happens. See the T-share hasn't changed there. 4.825 T-shares hasn't changed. So let's go March 30th. See, the T-share still hasn't changed. 4.825 T-shares. So this is, I'm glad I did this. Change it to April 30th, 2036. T-share, stake T-share still hasn't changed. Still 4.825. After 10 years, T-shares are the same. This is what I was thinking. I had heard that before. So there's no real benefit or in terms of T-shares for the longer. I did know that. I was aware of that, or I was aware that there was something like that written into the code, but I wasn't sure what it was. So in that case, we're good to make it January 30, 2036. And that is my January 20. Yep, there we go. 2036, just to make certain. The ladder is coming out at the same time. Oh, shit. What have I done? Bugger. Okay. Let me stake this shizzle. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Stake it. Stake it till you make it. Estimated gas fee, only 37 bucks. Much better, much better, much better. Confirm it. 37 bucks. So I just spent approximately, what it was, 380 or something. So about 420. About four. Let's just go. Confirm transaction. Brave browser gave me the confirmation. Let me see, folks. There'll be less HEX here in my HEX wallet. Oh, hang on, what am I doing? Assets. There you go. So we got back down to 588 HEX. And if we let's just go and check the let's go and check it on Etherscan here, or here. So we were successful, and it's been confirmed by those 4 blocks again. Those lovely Ether validators, they're getting paid tonight. And it cost me 36 bucks. There you go, folks. That's marginally better than what I thought. And this is, let me just go back and refresh this page. So the stake amount, sorry, here, go down here. Active stakes. Just let that refresh. Change this end date to, it's pending, so it's not quite in there yet. New start stake at the beginning of the next day. So cool. But there it is, folks. There's my January 28, January 29, and January. Okay, January 31. That's not what I chose. I chose January 30, but it jumped it to January 31. No worries. Total value there at this stage, $39,000. Of course, nothing to be said here nothing to be gained at this particular stage. You paid the fee in HEX, did I? No, it was ETH, wasn't it? Transaction fee, ETH. Here. No, that's ETH. Where did you see that, Rob Mac? Transaction fee, that much Ether, 36 bucks worth. Now drink 2 cups of green tea daily, and I've got those pills coming as well, so we got that to look forward to as well. I salute you, sir. Well done. It'll post in 16 hours, so it'll come through in 16 hours. Yeah, okay. Now the other question I've got, hang on a second. Should I send that ETH back to my Exodus or just keep it? I mean, how much have I got in there? Should I keep it in here? I mean, when's my, okay, let me have a look at something. So there's 600 bucks. Is there any there's no difference keeping it here, right? There's no difference keeping it here than Exodus. It's not like you can stake it in Exodus and get any return on it. So I'm probably going to, instead of copying another $7 fee, I'm going to just keep it here. It's a private wallet. It's not. There's no incentive to put it in Exodus aside from everything's nice and tied together. But if you look at my stakes here, the next time I'll need some ETH is not going to be until 2025. So I won't need any until 2025. Rob Mac, you subtracted 580 hex instead of 580 bucks. Yeah, that's because before we started, we had about 500. You're right. That was the wrong way. I subtracted the dollar amount, not the hex amount. It's no big deal. I mean, it does suck, but it doesn't suck in the sense that I guess I staked a little more. Yes, yeah, you're right. So I staked a little more than I thought, 6,400. It's not a big issue, but yeah, you kept 580 hex instead of 580 bucks worth of hex. Yeah, I realize that now. And I mean, to be honest, I didn't see that at the time. I'm not that fussed about it. Like it's not what I intended to do, but it happened. It was a fuck up. But no home brews or anything tonight? Yeah, I've already had a home brew earlier, Justin. Already had one earlier, but I'll have another one. I'm just curious. I'm just curious about my. Yeah, because what I'm gonna do. I guess we could check this as well. Let's just have a quick look at COS TV and see how my. Oh no, we checked it on Thursday, on Wednesday. Don't need to check that. I'm trying to put this together in my head at the same time as expressing it. But I will need some ETH for fees coming up in the not too distant future, because as we are aware, I'm sure you're all aware, looks like maybe the second week in December or mid-December-ish when Pulse Chain launches. And at that point, there's going to be a time to, for me anyway, finalize a whole bunch of altcoins that I've got on other sites such as COS TV, Gaze TV. I'm going to cash in my basic attention token. I'm going to cash in my library coin. What am I doing with that? I'm literally translating. I'm transferring all of those altcoins into HEX, liquid HEX, ready for Pulse Chain. It's like what I was doing before, but I just kind of messed up and took a bit of it and staked it. Oh, sorry, you staked a bit more than you should have. I feel like that's not going to be a problem in the future. In 14 years, it could be a couple of 100K more. Yeah, exactly. And Johnny, exactly. I'm not. See, don't forget, as Johnny No Good says, you're about to get all that duplicated on Pulse Chain. So it's not a problem that happened. But you're right, Rob Mac. I did that wrong. I definitely did that wrong. That's not what I intended to do. But I'm not. I'm not bothered by it. Stake HEX today. Let's have a look at stake. That won't fulfill because that pending. I was going to say go and have a look at stake HEX today, but that's still pending. It says 3 million. Yeah, right. 3 million. Wow. Well, so that's that done. I gotta say, it's still ridiculously overpriced, right? That $300 fee. Let's not forget, right? Let's not forget this. That 330 bucks. That fee I paid. If I had wanted to do that when I wanted to do it, it was over $700. That's double. So, if you needed to do something on the blockchain known as Ethereum, and you had to do it on a particular day, just be aware that you are going to get pummeled with fees. I thought cryptocurrency was to alleviate all that, and you can transact whenever you want. Why should it be? Why is it cheaper on the weekends? That doesn't make any sense. We're basically the same as the stock market at that point. Oh, well, you got to trade in these particular hours, right? That's shit. That's shit. That's not what it's meant to be. And yet here we are, a literal example of it, where my fee was less than half what it would have been 2 days ago, or what it was 2 days ago. It's on there already, is it? Oh, let's go and have a look. This is good for a bit of a giggle, isn't it? Stakehextoday.com. Stake.hex today, I think it is. Stakehex.today. This website, wow, man. I don't like looking at this, if I'm being brutally honest. Connect my Metamask wallet. This is very, very frightening. So as it stands, this is my wallet address, and these are the projected or the current values. Now, if you change it from current to projected, given the trajectory of HEX right now, these are all, so from here back down, from here back left, or back that way, is actual data. From here forwards is estimations. Estimating HEX gets to $29 a coin and stays that way. My HEX value is what you see here. And I don't even want to read that number out because it's that ridiculous. You can see it though, right? You can see what that number is. If HEX reaches a total of $29, that's 33 million. Shit. Now, if you think that's outrageous, okay, so we'll bring it back down to, let's say it gets to $8. That's worth 9 million for me. Not 1 million, not a millionaire, 9 millionaires. I'm 9 millionaires at that point. Unbelievable. Why would HEX go to 29? It's the same reason why people thought that Bitcoin would never go to 100. This is true. Yeah. I mean, if you think those numbers are ridiculous, then bring it right back down, right? Bring this down to say, okay, well, that's outrageous. Let's say $3. That's still $4 million. Bring it down even further. You think it can only get to $1? If HEX gets to $1.24 and $1.50 and maintains that for 15 years, at the end of it, I'll be a millionaire. I'll be a 1.5 millionaires. The problem with this chart is, or the scary thing, if you really want to take a look at some ridiculous numbers, imagine it got to $1,000. I don't even want to call that number out. There's too many digits, right? There's too many digits there. Frighteningly. This is not like. That's ridiculously life-changing for not just me, but the whole family and their family and then their family. Like Baxter and Claudia, yeah, they're taken care of. Poopsie, she's taken care of, but their families as well. It's not just me at that point. It's everybody, right? It's the whole clan. So let's not get too carried away though, because of course the future is a canvas yet to be painted. It's definitely impossible for HEX to do those numbers, Red Ox Bear. Well, let's come back to that in the future. At this particular point, though, I'm going to wrap this up. I want to say thank you, Johnny No Good, again for being here with me, dude. Thank you for suggesting things that you have. Thank you for walking me through things. Thank you for pulling me up when I needed to be. And also, thank you for, I'm not too sure if anybody did come over from the Twitter sphere, but I appreciate it if you did. Hexicans come over to sort of walk through or be here with this. I do crypto streams once a week on a Wednesday, but of course this is a strange one because of the HEX stake. Rob Mack, thank you for the donation before. The ETH donation certainly helped. I'm sorry you got raked for the fees. That sucks. You saw what happened. It's a shit show over there. My advice Not financial advice, but my advice would be do not touch the Ethereum network. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. It's not worth it. Leave it alone. We're going to be wrapping up here, folks. My stream's going to go offline. I'll see you all tomorrow for a cap game. Yeah, I'm not going to host anybody because I'm going to start... I don't know if you saw, but I've been playing my new album on DLive, just playing some streams with my new album. If you want to hear my new album, it'll start soon. It'll be coming up pretty soon. I'll see you soon. Cheers. I won't be there though, but the album will play. Yeah. Get out of here. Get him out of here.